Hey guys, how y'all doing? Today I thought I'd come out here and start working on this card. I've been thinking about it for a while and pretty much decided it's not going to happen unless I just get in there and do it. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting that steering wheel off, cutting that steering wheel shaft off, and pulling it out. I'm going to get rid of the mount, and I'm going to show you here what I'm talking about. This little rascal here is coming out of there because it's right in the way. When I try to get in and out of it, it's just in the way. And I'm going to do something different. So you can see I've cut the steering wheel off. It's laying there on the seat. I've got to cut this connector off so I can use this slider for a pivot point or a reconnector. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, I'm going to cut that other piece off and then we'll take it from there. I got it jacked up with a jack stand so it doesn't wobble. Alright. Now the next thing I'm going to do is lift the shaft up so I can bring the steering wheel up higher, which means I need to loosen my tie rod nuts so they'll actually pivot in the swivels when I move it.
Let's move that. Keeper nut. How wide is the shaft? Hold it. Align it out.
Alright. Now I'm not sure exactly how high I want that yet. So I'm going to leave that like that for right now. Right now I'm going to change my blade out for that longer disc and cut this part out. So I'm going to change my blade and I'll get back. Alright, so what I did is I ended up cutting that piece out, the center support. It's laying over there on the bench. And I cut this part off also because it was not straight up and down, so I couldn't get full throw when I turned right. So I cut that off and moved it where it's straight up and down, and I've tacked it on each side. I've got it supported on jacked in right now. That way I can still pivot it up and down. So I'll know I can get it exactly where I want it when I get the other end supported. Which I haven't figured that out yet. I'm kind of playing this by ear. I got no plans, no drawings, no CAD, just an idea. So that's what we're playing at today. Alright. Alright guys. I took the throttle off. It was off a weed eater, that's what I was using. But I'm going to change up to the stock steering wheel. It came with the Kart when I got it. Put that back on there. So this is going back in the parts bin. This was a great idea. It worked well. But the steering wheel I made for it, well, I liked it a lot, but not that much. You know? And so I'm changing up. I'm going to put a foot pedal back on it. So, yeah. I welded this part of the steering back onto the frame where I had it cut off so I could move it. I welded my connector on, and that's all I've got welded so far. I cut this piece of that square tubing and notched it, and then took the wire wheel and cleaned some of the rust off. I cut 4 inches off of the steering wheel. And I cut a bunch off of this, and then I smashed it flat with a hammer, and took the wire wheel to it, so that I could get good metal for when I weld it back together. So now I'm just kind of sizing everything up. And I think we're going to be in good shape. That like that. Just like this, get it centered and tack it. I think that's all there is to it. I need to tack this too. This is just sitting here. I can notch these corners out. It's just wedged in the frame. Trying to get everything just where I want it. And it's going to be just about putting some tacks on it. And you know what? I think we're ready. It's getting late, and it's getting cold, and the dogs are like, what the heck? Go in the house. But I'm going to tack this in just a couple spots, so that when I come back out here on my next day off, I'll just pick up where I left off, and without having to rethink all this stuff. And without, that way, two, if I come back out on another day and see that, well, there's something funny about it, you know, that I'm not seeing today, I'll be okay. I can just knock off my little welds and I want to get that in the center there a little bit if I can. Oh, look, try this again. And center with the universe and square with the world. tapped up? Alright. Well, with that being like that, my helmet here, this ground cable off with a little strip on it, and see what that feels like. That out of the way. Oh yeah, see how big it was already. It's a little far out there, but you know what? Perfect. I'll get in and out of it easier. Probably want to ride more. Yeah, that's great. Oh yeah. Oh. Excuse me. Alright guys, remember, rate, comment, subscribe. Don't do drugs, stay in school. Alright. Bye.